looking to make it 7, and starting now, Mark Leggio with the kickoff. The Lions won the toss. They get the ball, and bringing it out there is Seven McGee. Gets it up across the 40 against the Ticats 2 weeks ago in Vancouver. Fakes to James Butler, throwing right away for Justin McInnes, who goes up and brings it down. Destin Talbot was right there with him, but a big catch for a first down, BC in the Ticat zone.
Yeah, Tiger Cats manned up in coverage.
Got another one going here now, trying to keep it going from the 41 of Hamilton for the opening score of this game. And just a couple of minutes in, Sean White again. He was actually a finalist for MOP last year, off on a tear so far, but Josh Woods came in, getting the start at weak side linebacker among those pressuring Mitchell, who just had to get rid of it, and it'll be a 2-and-out there for the Ticats in their first possession.
Well, this is certainly one of the feelings. One of the things that the BC Lions felt they...
Is back to kick this one away. Standing around his 10 for Isaiah Wooden, one of the explosive returners in the Canadian Football League this season so far. Great punt, chases him back inside the 30. Wooden, after a 59-yard punt, a great return, it's still going. Isaiah Wooden, could he be doing it again? Another return touchdown for this Hamilton standout, his first punt return TD of the year, to go along with 2 and kickoff returns, and the Ticats, just like that, have the lead.
Special teams providing a quick spark in the form of Isaiah Wooden. 5 that he's still got something to offer.
Well, he was on a mission early in that game a couple of weeks ago. Couple of first half touchdowns. Quickly, Rourke under pressure, trying to get away from it. He does. Nathan Rourke takes off. First down, he slides across midfield. The sticks do move for the BC Lions on the legs of Nathan Rourke that came in with 210 yards rushing this season.
Yeah, and we've talked about this a number of times this season, the ability of Nathan Rourke to make plays with his...
Has 33 straight going back to last year. They are the 2 perfect kickers in the CFL. So Carl Myers back again. As mentioned, leads the CFL in net punting average, but his last punt was returned for a touchdown by Isaiah Wooden, who's on the move to the left this time, loses the handle on it. Lions have it 2 inside the Hamilton 40. So Wooden goes from the heroics of the touchdown, and then on that one, lost the handle, and it's Josh Haggerty inserted into that BC lineup who comes up with the fumble recovery. Well, off the turnover and the fumble punt return by Wooden. BC's in great shape. It's a 2nd and 10. Nathan Rourke in the Ticat zone. Trying to buy himself more time. He runs out of it. Finally taken down. His helmet comes off as well. Hauser was there.
Nathan Rourke forced out of rhythm a number of times in the early going here. It's Hamilton basically with just a 3-man rush.
Carl Myers back in his 20. And White is the lone one back. Does have some return experience on this Ticats team. Chased inside the 25. And he finds some room to the left. Tim White cuts it back up. And a good return for White, his first of this game, as he gets it across the Hamilton 45. Still trail. 7-6, second quarter. Low-scoring game. Rourke facing more heat. He gets away. He wanted to chuck it deep by the looks of things, but his feet slipped. You know, you don't want to be favoring the Ticats at a moment like this. Where's the Lions mascot? Well, it's Hamilton leading it still by a point. Kate and the panel coming up. Great to see them on site here for this one again. 2:29 in the clock.
Yeah, Kenny Lawler working out of the slot into that boundary side here as they look to get 89. The stats sheet to the scoreboard.
70 points last week. There's an open receiver caught by Eberhardt. And Jamal Peters chases him down and pushes him out of bounds. And at the very least, a field goal situation coming up. Run another couple of plays.
This is an absolute strike by Nathan Rourke to hit Aiden Eberhardt in stride, manages to fight through the jam, dip his shoulder and fight through the jam of Jamal Peters. And as soon as Rourke sees him with half a step on the corner, he puts it up, just right on the mark.
Nathan Rourke to Aiden Eberhard. Not even halftime, and there could be more points on the board coming up now. 13 in total. 7-6, but here comes Rourke. To the right, caught inside the 10. Javon Katoy pushing. Touchdown BC. Just did not give up with Ticat defenders all over him. Big Javon Katoy powers his way into the end zone and puts BC into the lead.
Well, Javon Katoy, this guy to me is the unicorn in the Canadian Football League. Such a big, strong guy, but runs like a slot.
First half, despite being outplayed. Some pressure coming here at first down. He gets rid of it. Open receiver, too. That's what they were looking for. Tim White, lots after the catch, too. White runs all the way down inside the 25 of BC before he is tripped up by Robert Carter Jr.
Watch the running back, Greg Bell, in the backfield, doing a nice job helping out with the blitz pickup here. Late coming. Patrice Rene tracks him, steps up, meets him in the hole, allowing Bo Mitchell time to make that.
Of offense in the first half. That was 54. They had 56 in the first. Throwing again. Oh, man! Touchdown! Just like that. 2 plays later, Giovanni Robinson comes up with it. And that was quick. And now they're a point after from retaking the lead.
Apparently sending the message that they're not going to wait until the fourth quarter tonight.
And the punter, Nick Constantino, is now the kicker with Bo Levi Mitchell. Appears to be the holder. And that's after Mark Leggio got injured in the first half. Another look at the Robinson behind Kenny Lawler and the leader with the Argos, Devontae Coaxon. They play Saturday against Ottawa. Some pressure with time. Deep. Eberhard catches it. Down at the 20, his second, and another big one for Aiden Eberhard, who had the catch that helped set up their late first half touchdown. And the Lions strike back quickly deep in the Ticat zone
to make that play.
James Butler into the end zone and a touchdown again against his old team. That's his third in 2 games against the Ticats. Called this home for the previous 2 seasons, and that one, talk about working quickly. You got a 2-play drive by Mitchell and the Cats. Right back comes Rourke and the Lions with a touchdown for James Butler.
Yeah, great.
Right now it's a 20-14 BC lead. Hamilton football getting close to midfield. Push from Matthew Betts, but Mitchell gets it away. Oh, Kenny Lawler! Not again! Not again! As only Kenny Lawler can do, it seems. Twisting around, bringing it down. He's had a quiet couple of weeks, but very loud, especially. They're going for it. 3rd and 2 at the BC 3. Mitchell. Touchdown! Shamar Bridges. Kind of the forgotten man so far this season in that Hamilton receiving core. But their top rookie from 2024 has a touchdown there. A point after away from taking the lead again.
Yeah, first touchdown of the season for Shamar Bridges, as you mentioned, still kind of waiting for his big day in this Hamilton Tiger Cats offense.
He missed the final 4 games with injury. At the time, he had 933 yards receiving, their top rookie. So missed out a shot at 1,000. Here's 7 McGee. BC bobbles the ball. It's loose. It's live. It's Hamilton's. Bobbled by 7 McGee. It's Ticat football.
Yeah, huge play for Hall, getting an opportunity here on special teams. He was drafted as a receiver between Tyson Philpott and Keandre Smith.
2nd and 4th and 9. Touchdown, Keandre Smith. Speaking of him, does it again. He hit the winning touchdown against BC in the big comeback 2 weeks ago. He had another one last week. That's his 4th touchdown in 3 games and his 5th of the season.
hot streak continues for Keandre Smith, and this, to me, is kind of classic Keandre.
9 for 11, too. I think over 180 yards. Passing is up to 214 now suddenly on the game. And there's Seven McGee looking to atone with a good return here. He's got one. He's got one. Seven McGee still going deep into the zone of the Hamilton Tiger Cats. His first touch since the fumble that set Hamilton up for another TD, and that
helps make amends for that, and maybe takes away a little of the sting of the Isaiah Wooden punt return touchdown for Hamilton in the first half of this ball game. McGee does a nice job picking his way down the sidelines here, well into Tiger Cat territory.
Go! 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 Go!
in his first year in the CFL, Seven McGee. Second down and 10 now for Nathan Rourke. The Hamilton 18, only 3 rushing, and Rourke takes off. Nathan Rourke spins inside the 5, down to the 3. Outstanding run for Nathan Rourke. We got a first and goal, BC, trying to close that gap again.
Well, Nathan Rourke has been fantastic with his legs all night, whether it's keeping a play alive long enough to try and find an open receiver, just on his own, running for first downs like this.
Now it's ex-Ticat quarterback Jeremiah Mazzoli in. First and goal at the 3. Mazzoli keeps it. 3-2-1. Touchdown. Talk about reaching the end zone against your old team. It's been a while. It was 2021, the last year Mazzoli played here in Hamilton. But that must feel good for him as he picks up another rushing touchdown. Jeremiah Mazzoli has the touchdown. Nathan Rourke back in as they go for 2 to tie it. On the ground, and they get it in. Another 2 on the board. It is the fullback Riley Pickett.
The Hilltops, he's lined up right beside the quarterback in that backfield. You're going to see they create some flow to the right. Pickett pounds his way in for the touchdown, but making that position switch.
Ticats have had a terrific fourth quarter all season long. Trying to do it again. Well, this will help. There's Bell again. He had a nice opening left side to run for another first down inside the BC 50.
And after putting the ball in the air in the third quarter, perhaps the Ticats have this Lions defense a little off balance, hurting them.
Successful attempt streak came to an end, and that one heading off to his left. He misses that, and back through the dead ball line for a point on the board. Around the 39 to be put down by Carl Meyer for the BC lead. And White looking to start a new streak as he is good there. 3 on the board. Mark Leggio just inside the right hash. And off the upright and through. They'll take it. Was heading left, his left again. But that time, just able to tuck it in with it hitting. Trying to work their way closer. Rourke has time. Over the middle. Intercepted! Julian Hauser! Big man's got another pick as Rourke can't take him down, and Hauser finally goes out of bounds inside the BC 40. A defensive end who's done this before drops back into coverage, and he was ready and waiting for that throw from Nathan Rourke. This one from 42 and a half out to increase the lead. 3 more for Leggio. Rourke. Hauser's in on him. Rourke gets away. Gets rid of it. It is caught by McInnes. And a brilliant play by Rourke, and then McInnes after the catch to move it out beyond their 40 and a first down BC.
Well, you recognize the way this game has gone.
3rd and 12 in their zone. Nathan Rourke has time. The throw, and it's caught for another first down to McInnes. Inside the 30 and out of bounds near Another clutch connection from Nathan Rourke to Justin McInnes on that third down. Down to the 16. They got a chance. 47 seconds. Lots of time. First down. Rourke has time. Looks to the end zone. It is caught. A touchdown for James Butler. Must be saying to the Ticats, how do you like me now? Has another one.
And you saw Rourke look that way early. Rusher flashes by, and he's still got time to get it there. Butler with the catch. Left. And you'll see a foot gets down. And he initially catches the football.
They have it up at the 44. Hamilton Tiger-Cats looking for their 7th straight win. They are down by 3. Here's Mitchell to the right. Oh my goodness, it's caught by Shamar Bridges. Kent was right there with him. And for this quiet season by Bridges so far, he's had a couple of big and in for the tie. Mark Leggio. It's up and through. We're all even at 38-38 with no time left in regulation. In this first overtime, Lawler in motion to the left. Mitchell looking that way. Deflected but caught by Tim White coming back to the ball. It comes out. It's BC's ball. It's Dwayne Hendricks after White had caught the ball on a nice play and a deflection, but while running, he coughed it up, and a golden opportunity now for BC.
Completely changes this play. Tim White starts off out wide. There you see working underneath. White is open, but the deflection changing the trajectory of the ball, allowing defenders to close on him.
The Lions record at the turn of 4-5. White up and through, and the BC Lions turn the tables on the Ticats. They come back and get a much needed victory here in Hamilton.
Well, Sean White had his consecutive field goal streak broken earlier, but undaunted, steps up and hammers that one through for the win.